You ever spend hours stressing over a project only to realize you had zero control over the end result? Yeah, I've been there. And if you're watching this thinking, why do I obsess over outcomes so much? Stick around, because obsessing over what you can't control is like trying to hold water in your hands. Spoiler, it slips through. But here's a little secret. Detachment isn't about giving up. It's about shifting focus. It's about obsessing over the process, not the results. And honestly, if this already hits, comment below, I'm ready to focus on the process. It locks in commitment and sparks some accountability, and also helps the video reach more people who need it. Let me tell you a quick story. I remember spending a week preparing for a class presentation. I obsessed over how my classmates would react, how my teacher would grade me, even imagined every tiny mistake I could make. I was a mess. And then someone told me, what if you just focus on what you can control? Your preparation and delivery. Mind blown. That advice didn't just save my presentation, it changed how I approach everything. That's when I realized, when you obsess over outcomes, fear runs the show. When you obsess over the process, confidence quietly grows. So step 1, define what you can control. Your preparation, your effort, your mindset. Not the grade, not the applause, not someone else's approval, just your process. Here's step 2, break the process into tiny daily actions. Don't aim for perfection, aim for consistency. Write one paragraph, solve one problem, take one deep breath before reacting. Every tiny action builds momentum, and little by little, you're not just doing tasks, you're mastering your process. And here's where most people get stuck. They forget to check their energy. Stress, distractions, procrastination, these are real. The process only works if your body and mind are in tune. So step 3, set up your environment to support your process. Clean desk, phone on silent, maybe even some natural light or background music that helps you focus. Every small tweak compounds. Step 4, embrace discomfort. If your process feels hard, that's good. That's growth. Lean into the learning moments, not the outcomes. Raise your hand, start that conversation. Try that new skill. Not to prove anything, but because you're showing up. Every small action compounds into confidence, focus, and inner power. Now, here's something people skip too often. Reflection. Check in with yourself daily. Did I follow my process today? Did I act on what I could control? This is where your growth quietly stacks up while the world obsesses over results. And yes, sometimes you'll mess up, miss a step, slack off, feel frustrated. That's okay. Reflection isn't about shame, it's about awareness. And one more thing, stop comparing yourself to others. That person who seems effortlessly productive, their results are visible, their struggles aren't. Your progress is yours alone. Focus on your own process, your own journey, your own tiny wins. Over time, detachment becomes natural. You stop fearing outcomes. You start loving what you can control. So here's a challenge for you tonight. Pick one thing you've been obsessing over, a grade, a like, a result, and instead of thinking about the outcome, focus purely on the process. Take action and leave the rest. If you want to see how this ties into building inner power, check out my latest video. Your dark side is your greatest power. Trust me, it'll level up your perspective. If you're ready to stop obsessing over results and start obsessing over growth, hit like, comment your process focus challenge, and subscribe. Let's build this mindset together. And while you're at it, share a quick story of a time you obsessed over an outcome and what you learned. I'd love to see who's in this journey with me. Remember, control what you can, let go of what you can't, and obsess over your process. The results, they'll take care of themselves.